situation.
Long way to go on second down.
Ready. Stay.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. That's caught. It's Hampton. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Unloads to the wideout. Unloads in the nick of time. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. The incomplete pass ends a... frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The give on the counter. Breaks the tackle. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll toss it to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Ball is loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. The snap sets up the throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Hits inside. It's Phillips. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed 3 more on that one.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Georgia looking to convert this 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Going to take a shot. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David. Makes the grab in their space. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hampton. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. It's Williams again. He fires to the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for room. It's Arrington. Can't get him to the ground. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams rushes on. Goes high to pull it in. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Williams will pass. Buys time to his left. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. Come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Straight ahead, it's Arrington. Enough to move the chains. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Looking for a crease, it's Hampton. Hit and stopped right there, not much on that pickup. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He's changing the play. The run inside. It's Hampton. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Right side, it's Weaver. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Oh, he's got some space. The tag. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
And here's the return. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The play fake. Still looking to his right. He's going to take off. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a...
Snagged it, and there's running room.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarter... Good option, working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Breaks into the open. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They'll run it. It's Arrington. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And the RPO got him. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing, Williams. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Still running at the 40. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial on plays intended for you. you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Williams extending the play. He's going to let one go back to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rashad Downs going up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And they'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On target over the middle. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Tough run here. It's Arrington. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They give it to him again. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Trying to get a stop in the red zone. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Changing the routes with his receiver. Here's Williams to throw. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Williams looking for a man. Under pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another down.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Williams.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the...
Caught, and he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, USC! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tells to run, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
From the gun, it's Arrington. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the 1st down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4.
Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Searching for space. He's got great speed. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's kick things off with Jacksonville State taking on the number 22 team, the UAB Blazers. And it's Jacksonville State in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. The give on the counter. Sees an alley. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Arrington. Taken down.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Throwing, Williams. Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Williams will pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Weaver. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Trojans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Working the ground game. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Left side, it's Weaver. He hauled that one in and got him down to the 15-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Burrowing for yardage. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down.
And so how physical are you willing to be offensively at this point on third down coming up? Do you want to keep trying to run the football? I mean, you're right there at the goal line. How do you want to do it, though? You want to spread them out, maybe go zone read in the middle, give your quarterback the option to keep it? Or do you want to bring the big fellas in, go jumbo formation, and just try to impose your will?
Making the adjustment on the play. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off.
I am an aggressive person, Palmer. I like to put my foot on the gas. I like to go for it. But here, second half, if I can tie the football game, a fourth down situation, I'm taking it.
You are aggressive spiritually, physically, and mentally. But I agree. You go field goal on this situation, and you put the pressure on your defense to go get a stop, get you the ball back, and give you a chance to win.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on fourth and goal. Out wide left, it's Weaver. Touchdown, Trojans! They move on top here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. This is a designed run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Left side is Hampton. Touchdown Trojans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen. And he's still running after the move. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going long. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. By multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Williams. Out wide left, it's Hampton. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Trojans want to crank the tempo.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11th. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It's 1st down from the 11. Here's Williams to throw. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the 3rd down very manageable.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Making the adjustment. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. This quarterback part of their running game. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Williams looking for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Quick strike through the air for the score. And they'll try to tack on 2. Williams looking for a man. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. Looking left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Sells the run, looking to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
He wants a big play here late. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing, Williams. They're all over him. Right side, it's Weaver. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Williams will pass. Here comes the heat. And he gets it away.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Williams from the gun on third down. Left side is Bowman. Made a defender miss. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Williams fires to the wideout. Between the hashes, it's Anderson. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Lost to throw on first. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Williams to the air again. Rush right in his face. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 4th down, Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
This offense has it with really good field position. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big